Hi everyone, Claire Wasserman here, founder and author of Ladies Get Paid and the host of Higher Ground, a new show that gives job seekers hope and help behind the headlines. Speaking of headlines, I've been digging through the latest reporting on the job market and I've rounded up 5 critical articles that every job seeker needs to understand. We're talking about Business Insider's piece on why changing jobs is risky right now, the Wall Street Journal's investigation into how CEOs are talking about workers differently, their analysis of salary inflation and overpaid workers, a Forbes deep dive on micro-credentials as the new hiring game changer, and the Atlantic's alarming analysis of what's happening to recent college graduates. But don't worry, with every alarming headline you hear, I will provide actionable guidance on what you can actually do about that. Each of these articles tells a part of a bigger story, and together they paint a picture that, well, it might surprise you. So let's dig in. If you are thinking about changing jobs or you're actively searching, you need to hear this reality check. The landscape has completely shifted from even just 2 years ago, and understanding what's happening now could save your career. So here's what's actually happening out there. Job openings are down 5% overall, and it's worse for white collar workers. Posting for software developers and business analysts have dropped by a staggering 76% since 2022, and that's not a typo. 76%. The median job search now takes 10.4 weeks on average, up from just 8 weeks in 2022. And here's the kicker. Recent college graduates are facing their worst job market in 40 years, with unemployment hitting 5.8%. But here's what's really changed. The power dynamic has flipped. Remember when employers were begging for workers? That was about midway through the pandemic. Unfortunately, those days are over. CEOs are now openly telling employees to, quote, step it up or find the door. As one CEO put it bluntly, everybody's replaceable. Here are 3 major forces that are reshaping employment. First is economic uncertainty. Tariffs, interest rates, and trade wars have employers hitting the pause button on hiring. They're simply paralyzed, unsure of what's coming next. Second, the AI factor. Companies are asking, well, can AI do this job? And if the answer is yes, they're not hiring humans. This especially affects entry-level positions where new grads are typically hired. And the third is salary correction. Many people who got huge raises during the, quote, Great Resignation, remember that, are now, well, overpaid for today's market. 2/3 of workers admit that they're compensated above their current market value. So what can you do right now? Well, if you have a job, think twice before leaving, unless maybe you're in a hot field like healthcare, construction, or AI development. Focus on growing within your current company first. Now, if you are searching for a job or planning to, here is your action plan. First, invest in micro credentials. This is huge. 96% of employers say micro credentials strengthen your application, and 90% are willing to pay more for them. What is a micro credential, you might be asking? It's a short, focused online certification that verifies you've learned specific in-demand skills. You can think of them as bite-sized learning achievements that you can earn relatively quickly, usually within weeks or months and not years. Think about a particular competency that will help you do your next job better. So it could be tech skills, digital marketing, AI machine learning, design, business, anything that's relevant to your industry and what is in demand. Number 2, quality over quantity. Don't spray and pray with your applications, which is something you'll hear again from my special guest, Susie Hall, who will give insight into her staffing agency. Be as intentional as possible with applying to roles that are a very, very good fit. Number 3, network relentlessly. As one executive coach put it, what it takes to get another job is strong network connections and not just what you see posted online. The hidden job market is more important than ever. And number 4, prepare for longer searches. I want you to build up your emergency fund. Experts are recommending about 9 months of savings versus that traditional 3 to 6 months, okay? So if you haven't started saving, you want to start it now. If you are currently searching, I want you to be prepared for these new realities. Only 60% of job switchers are getting raises now, which is down from 73% last quarter. Does that mean you don't ask? No, you always ask. Just don't take it personally if the answer is no. Also, a no It's a not yet. Many positions are 3 jobs in one due to lean hiring. You can still use that to your advantage to ask for a raise, though. And companies, they're just simply taking longer to make decisions. Look, this isn't about scaring you. It's about getting strategic. The job market is challenging, but people are still getting hired every day. The difference is you need to be smarter about it. Focus on skills that cannot easily be replaced by AI. Build genuine connections. Position yourself as someone who can solve problems and not just fill a seat. All right, here's a little bit of homework because you know I love my homework. Pick one micro credential in your field or AI and commit to completing it this month. Update your LinkedIn to show that you're actively learning and reach out to 3 people in your network this week, not to ask for jobs, but just to reconnect. Speaking of networking and learning new things, come to my free webinar, my prompt along. I host it after every Higher Ground. The link to register is in the comments below. This is a chance to put into action the things that you're learning as part of this show and just connect with good people who have your back. Like me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, ding, 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 so you don't miss the next episode. But wait, we're not done. Our next segment is an interview with Susie Hall, one of the higher ups at a major staffing agency. She's been in the business for over 26 years, and boy, she's going to pull back that hiring curtain and give us all the inside scoop on what you need to know from a hiring perspective in order to get that job. Because guess what? You are getting that job. You got this. We got this together.